wish it was called something else because side hustle feels like it's secondary, and I don't think it needs to be. It can't be secondary in your mind. Hey, welcome to Smart AF. I'm your host, Torie Mathis. We have got a great show for you today, so let's get started. I hear the term side hustle a lot, and there's something that kind of bugs me about that. I think that if you've made the decision to be a business owner and you're kind of saying it's your side hustle, meaning you're only doing it on the side of your business, I think that's cool. But if it's a side hustle and you're not serious about it, like if it's just a hobby business, to me there's like a really big difference. What do you think?
So you're talking like somebody's trying to start a business or has started a business, but maybe they're also employed in corporate America taking a paycheck?
Possibly. I think sometimes they already have a job. Sometimes it's maybe they're moving from their regular job that they've had and then they want to go do something else. For example, we know a lot of coaches that coach on the side. We've also met like some military wives or whatever or wives of people that are in corporate, and it could be husbands too, just the ones that I'm thinking of offhand are wives that have decided they want to do something else. But sometimes they haven't made that decision, that like identity shift from I am doing a hobby business, I'm kind of playing around with something, to I am a business owner.
Maybe if they want, because that phrase is such a common thing to say, maybe the mentality switch of saying maybe their steady paycheck job that they want to get away from is their side hustle. Go all in on that business venture that they're trying to make work.
I think all in doesn't have to mean time all in, but it does have to mean like mind shift all in. Because if you leave that option of it's okay, I don't really have to be serious about this because it's my side hustle. I don't have to take it seriously, or I don't know. I just see a lot of people making the mistake of not taking it serious enough.
So like getting an actual business email address because you're serious about your business rather than some Gmail or Hotmail or using your personal email still. Like, to me, we get those emails constantly. Like, they're almost like they're spam, essentially. A lot of the emails that we get like that. Especially when they don't even know what we do and they're like, hey,
I can market your business for you.
Right. And you look and just go to the top. I'm sure you get these emails. Go to the who's sending it and you'll see they're 95% Gmail addresses. And
it's not even like real, like it's not Sean Mathis at Gmail. It's like Sean4265 yo at, I don't know, like it's always random like stuff in there.
Yeah.
At Gmail.
Even like the off chance that those emails were legitimate, real businesses out there, they're hustling, trying to get, like, there's no way I would respond to them. No way.
Right. And a lot of those are scams and they're not people in the side hustle. But if you have a side hustle and you're trying to start your business, or, you are doing your business in addition, like I wish it was called something else because side hustle feels like it's secondary, and I don't think it needs to be. It can't be secondary in your mind. We've had a couple of clients that, we do marketing, we do their website, we've spent all this money and they've spent all this time, and then they're just not taking it seriously. Like they don't check their email for weeks. It's like, how can you expect to be successful and try to build this into something if you're not even going to check your email? And I really do think it's that mental identity shift of saying, I am a business owner. Because when I became a business owner, I never had that, well, I could always go back and work it, blah, blah, blah. There was never like that plan. Like I burned the boats. And I hate that term, burn the boats, but the boats were burned.
Especially after this long. Could you imagine going back and working for somebody and
never.
Monday through Friday and commuting and
No, it was never, ever an option. But I think if you don't make that mental shift, there's always going to be that you're almost like dragging yourself down. I think that's you gotta get yourself in the game.
I think there's a false sense of security, really. If somebody thinks that they want to go for this business, but if they don't go all the way in and they don't put 100% of their effort in it and it fails, there's that little bit of a
I wasn't serious about it anyway.
Yeah.
Is that what you're?
I think there could be a psychological aspect to it where it's easier for it to let go that, it didn't work. Oh, well. Maybe it could have worked, or maybe it needs to fail a couple times and you need to pivot a few times and work it out. But you got to actually take it seriously, because it starts at the top. Like, if you as a business owner does not take it seriously, how is anybody else going to? The clients that you've had that, didn't take their businesses seriously, you don't know that until after the fact. So you're taking it seriously, trying to do the best you can for them, and they're ultimately wasting your time. And that's them paying you.
And theirs.
So, if they're trying to get clients in different aspects of stuff, and their clients see that, like, they don't take this seriously, like, why would anybody else? And that literally sets you up for complete failure. You will completely fail every time.
Well, and you talked about the pivot, and we did a video about this before, a show about this before. And I believe in there, I said 75% of businesses who are successful have pivoted. However, I was wrong. I went back and looked at it, and it is 95% of businesses that are successful have pivoted. So you can't think that just because you have to change things up, or just because your original idea isn't going forward, that something in there isn't right. Like, that is the right way. You have to fail your way to success a little bit.
Yeah, right. Like, if your business is struggling and it's not working, tweak it a little bit. Change it. Do something slightly different, and see if that works. If it doesn't, do it again. If it doesn't, do it again. And literally, if you want to be a business owner, you're going to do that all the time until it works. You won't stop.
And it's that side hustle mentality, the bad one, not the good one, because I think there is a good side hustle mentality that people are like, I'm just ramping it up. But that negative side hustle mentality that I'm not a business owner yet, it's my hobby, whatever, we've seen it with even places that we've gone to. We used to go to this coffee shop, cute coffee shop in a little downtown. They were never on time. They always ran out of things. They didn't update their hours. Like, there were all these things. And we were like, oh, well, that's what we do. If you're having a hard time with your website or whatever, like, we could help you out. Like, because I liked them. I liked going there. I just felt like for whatever, there was something wrong. Like, they just weren't taking it seriously. And they flat out said, it's a hobby. We don't really care. Like,
it was, I've never heard that response before.
Like, and if you have that attitude that it's a hobby, or you have that attitude as, if this doesn't work out, then I'll just go back to whatever I was doing. Like, your customers can feel that. You have to burn the boats. You have to go all in. And that doesn't mean all in on your time, but it does mean all in your mentality of, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to, take care of my clients. Like I said, we have a lot of people that, and I think it's good, coaches that want to be business coaches. Maybe they've done other things, real estate or insurance or whatever, and they're ready to go to that next level. You still have to be 100% a business coach when you're being a business coach. Does that, you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. That doesn't mean, well, I gotta do something else today, so I can't do that coaching stuff today. No, you have to do it still. That's kind of the deal is you have to do what needs to be done and do it well. Otherwise, again, you might as well not even try.
So I was reading Atomic Habits, which is a book I've seen all over the place. And they're even talking about habits. Like, when you form habits, there's 2 ways that you could form habits. You can form a habit for a result, or you can form a habit that's an identity type habit. And this is the same type of thing. Either you're going to, do you try to set a goal that you're going to run a marathon, or you're going to actually change your identity to, I am going to be a runner. And I think that mindset shift is, just important in habits as it is in your business. So if you're going to do this, like, I don't know if you want to call it a side hustle. You need to like claim this and stake your claim and be the business owner, even if you're doing it on the side. But don't let that side hustle label, that tag, don't let that hold you back, because it will. And you can go from side hustle to lucrative, profitable business, even if it's only part-time, just with that one little mind shift.
That's right.
If you want to get smart tools to build your business, go to besmartaf.com.